For today, as you can see, I choose to go in some point of the match to go a little bit fast, because this allows you to enjoy the core moments of the match. Here you can see just some early turns with SCV and building some pieces of the starship. I'm building, and he's drawing, starting with the Horizon Edge. This tells us that he is going to be location Warlock. As you can see, he just tried to recover himself. Here we're digging a little bit more into our deck. 2 lock-ons, very useful in this match. He stole the armor. This grants him a bit more of survivability. And here are some more pieces of the starship, benches in this case. And here it comes, the Ultralis cover. We were expecting this, plus the Forge of the Wheels. And here I'm just discounting again my Battlecruise that is going to 0. And here have some turns, and in particular, as you have seen, we are not going fast anymore. Here comes the more interesting parts of the match. So you have seen here a Zilliax coming down, plus the Forge of the Wheels to 7/6, then trades. Not a big deal for us because we saved Warlock on. Of course, he's not discounting anymore the Battlecruise because it's already to 0. We're able to protect ourselves with some taunts, and we went with the Shadow Walk in order to empower Mr. Jim Raynor in the next turn. Here it comes the second charge of the Ultralisk Cavern and the second Ultralisk Cavern. So he's able to push this 7 damage to the face and protect himself with his own Battlecruise. Here we got some Arcanite Defender. Think we can rely on it for a bit. We have to remember not to go with Battlecruise minion because in this particular case we have the Shadow Block Battlecry active, so we don't want to waste it. Here he will probably go a bit wild on the board, so saving this Jim Raynor Battlecry can be useful for the next turns. He went with Kerrigan. Of course he's trying to push the hero power here. Domino a bit too much in my opinion. He could have gone with the hero power trying to clear our minion. And here it comes, finally, our Battlecruise, plenty of pieces, and luckily it doesn't have any, or maybe just 1 charge of Medivac, so we're able to trigger Mr. Raynor Battlecry at least twice, not 3 times, because there's not enough board space. I choose to go with Raynor here in order to get some armor, as you can see from my life points that are going up, and to kill his face the most as we can. So we set something very interesting on the board, and we were able to set lethal basically for the next turn. Of course I know this is Warlock, so he's plenty of way to destroy our Battlecruise and to get rid of this board. As you can see, here he went with he created 2 copies of my Battlecruise, and he also doubled his Death Rattle in order to summon 2 Ultralisk instead of once. Here he go with the Forge of the Wheels on the 1813. This is a slight mistake, if I can say, because it doesn't summon anything, so you have to trade in the Ultralisk first and then going with the Battlecruise. Of course, his idea here was not to trade the Battlecruise, but just go with to trading the Battlecruise itself. Here there's a slight mistake from myself, because I thought the missile pod was going at the same time to the face and to the minions, so he was going down to 0, but as you can see, this wasn't the way the game works. So he get the armor on top of the 2 health, so wasn't able basically to heal him. This was I had the doubt during the match, but the only way to know it is just to try. So this is an information for you guys. The armor goes before the missile pod effect. This is not completely correct, because to me the armor is going as a death rattle, so after the missile pod have done the damage, but this is just my interpretation of the game, and of course it doesn't work like this. So just save this information for later on. Here is a Fairy Tale Forest, very interesting card for me. Let's see what we are going to take. Now we are a bit safer with the health, and here it comes the second Dirty Rat. Just going to the face. First Dirty Rat. Second one, just a little bit of hesitation, because I know I can't play Incindius anymore after this second Dirty Rat, but we took the legendary out of his hand, so fine. And then Ceaseless Expense and Hero Power, just to push a little bit to the face. And here we are. So Ceaseless Expense from him, and Ultralisk plus a Forge of Will, of course, on the Ceaseless, because it's 15-15 instead of 8-8. Here I'm not in a very good spot actually, because I don't have anything to answer this board, and this 38 damage, I'm not dying of it, but plus his Hero Power, you know, I'm in a little bit of trouble. And here comes my favorite cards, Bob the Bartender, so I'm able to get the Ceaseless Expense from his board and to play it. And this was like basically crucial, guys. So you have seen the importance of drawing one card during the match, because this one card can turn basically the match around. And here it comes some Spine Crawler / Barrel, but without lifesteal, because there's not the Sludger, the Popguard Putrid on the board, so they don't have lifesteal in this particular case. Nothing more on the from the location, but I was expecting this in order to, because I have the tracker, so I know there's no other Battlecruise in the deck. And here comes some of the eruptions, dealing with his giant, doing some damage to the face. And this is why basically Incindius is in the deck. So the only card left in the deck is the Fizzle Snapshot. So pretty important this information, because we are probably going to deal with some kind of board during the next turn. Here is the second or third copy of Popguard. Here are the Barrel of Sludge. I was checking because I've already played some of them, so I was checking on the tracker, because by my mind I had already tracked Popguard, so this is why I wasn't expecting him, but it was fine. We can handle with his Hero Power. And here comes the Snapshot, plenty of very useful cards. So here I just went to the face, Ceaseless, just in order to not risking anything, and Shadow Walk. for our next turn Mr. Jim Raynor, Hero Steam Pact and Bass, of course. And here is his last turn, just summoning a 4/4 from 4/5 from his deck and drawing it. And here is the card he have drawn. It's Bob the Bartender. Ceaseless. He's stealing the expanse and using it in order to clear everything, but he just left the expanse on the board because he got no other mana. And there we are. Now we're plenty of stuff to answer this board and lock on and enjoy the last Jim Raynor of the match.